I'm Alan Bresnick. We're here in Cologne, Germany at ANGA, and we're talking to Koji Okamoto from Viavi Solutions. Hi, Koji.
Hi, nice to see you.
Good to see you. So, got a couple questions for you.
Yes.
Why, in this time when everybody's talking about extending fiber deeper in the network, why is Viavi introducing a metallic TDR?
Good question. Believe it or not, I think in the end, still, we need to provide a solution to find and fix the problem really, really quickly.
Right.
And there actually has not been that much innovation around the TDR for the coax portion. So what we did is we actually changed quite a bit of way that TDR works in this new product. Like as an example, it's pulse versus step.
Right.
And the step does is to help you identify the problem without having any dead zone, as well as be able to find the underground water issues much clearly.
Right.
So really help them to improve the efficiency in terms of finding the issues quicker. And another piece is big one is, to me, is every test solution now we have to have like a record. Because in the end, both contractors and the operator want the proof point that they did the job right, and this tool provide that. And I don't think there's really any other TDR on the market that really have ability to have the record and then send it to the cloud that you can share afterward. So that's why we innovated it, because a lot of customers asked us to actually come up with a better solution than they have today.
Okay. How has the deployment of DAA and fiber deep impacted the need to test the RF portion of the network?
Yeah, I think it actually has both impact on the RF side and let's say on the fiber side. So let's talk about the RF side for a second. Of course, I think many people have mentioned that you're going to lose the analog fiber, meaning you don't get any RF signals in the head end and the hub side.
Yeah.
So make the testing very difficult to manage what's happening in the field. So what we have done here is that we partner with several key DAA and remote PHY manufacturers so that operationally, our customers and technicians don't have to worry about which part of the network is DAA and which part is the central traditional architecture, so you can have the consistent processing between those networks. And that enables them to make sure they can get the job quickly and right in the same way without worrying about training to a brand new way of doing the management of those networks.
Okay.
And then maybe the other portion we're going to talk a little bit about in the fiber portion.
Yeah.
The big impact on the fiber side is that it used to be analog fiber just connecting a point to a node.
Right.
Now the digital fiber, in most cases, is a 10 gig and also have multiple wavelength, the DWDM network.
Right.
So it's not only connected to one potential DAA node, but it could be connected to businesses, it could be connected to, let's say, mobile and 5G in the future.
Right.
So one fiber could have a lot more services and customers connected. So ability to test and monitor that access point to the network became a lot more important versus in the past of a pure analog fiber to a single node.
Okay, so it's more important to test both the fiber and the RF portion.
Yes, and in the fiber portion. And we're clearly seeing the trend now that operators start asking, realizing that access fiber portion is very, very valuable. So you start monitoring from the central test, you call it, so you see when the cut happens, or break happens, exactly the way it happened, and so on. Now we have a solution to really tailor fit into that market needs.
Okay. So we're in the second day of ANGA. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to look around much, but if you have, what are the hottest trends you're seeing right now?
I actually haven't had a lot of time to look around, but I already got a lot of, quite a bit of comments from a few people who are stopping by and talking through. One of the big trends, of course, is remote PHY. That's truly happening. We see a clear plan. Things going to happen this calendar year and more rollout in 2020, which means, I'll say, delay compared to what we thought maybe 2 years ago.
Right.
The other big piece is I think, is the subset of what's happening on the DAA architectures. Because of the digital fiber, people start talking about 10 gig.
Right.
And the 10 gig really means it's more the symmetrical service. A lot of the cable plants are very used to be download speed focused and less about the upstream.
Right, very asymmetrical.
Yeah, and now I think it's more symmetrical service. And I think this deeper fiber architecture is going to enable them to have higher speed and more symmetrical. So I think we're hearing a lot more of those discussions this week. And I think I expect that to see more and probably later on this calendar year and more in the next year.
Okay. Last question, Koji. How is Viavi enabling contractors to verify that they are actually delivering this type of service that they're expected to deliver?
Yeah, it's a very demanding need now. I think more than ever, operator will start outsourcing a lot more percentage of the job to contractors.
Right.
Not because they're just shrinking a lot of resources from inside, but they have to do a lot of, in many cases, fiber rollouts, or let's say put the new remote PHY or DAA nodes in the field. we see multiple contractors help them out with a fiber splicer, coax splicer, you know, and make sure those the jobs get done right. So what we are helping out is actually let them talk on the same common language in between the contractor and operator by helping them to automate the test process and be able to know what tests being required and what tests being done, you know, and the result is that really expected what they expected to see. So this actually helped the operator side, making sure the process being followed, the procedure, and you have the birth certificate of when things happen. It's great for contractors too, because I did the job right, here's a proof, and then I get paid probably quicker, and there's no like ambiguity what the job being done by the contractor themselves or not.
Right, especially getting paid quicker probably makes it big
it's probably much better for them. And also there's no finger pointing because now you have a test record. So you can see if something changed, you know what changed.
Right, okay.
All right.
Koji, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate nice seeing you.